Hey guys, and welcome to the final video in this mini series regarding the gaming computer upgrade, and more details right over here just in case you missed that out. And on this particular video I just want to share with you some thoughts and also one question that I did to myself, which was, hey Robert, if you managed to build another similar system, which components would you choose and which components you would not choose? So this is briefly what I want to achieve with this particular video. Don't worry about these papers, these are just my notes and I already shared them with you on every individual review that I did. And if you missed some of or any of them, just check out the YouTube cards right over here and you will be able to check them out. Now let's go briefly through the components. Now starting with this no silence from Seasonic, the 750 watt, I'm totally happy with it. It is a solid purchase and I'm not expecting to have any surprises, especially because the Seasonic brand will give me 7 years warranty on this particular PSU. So a totally solid choice. Silent, I cannot hear this PSU working, so a great experience so far. The DS Cube from Aerocool, this is the second one that I get. I got on the past the black one, which I mentioned on the intro, and this time the white, which I'm loving it. Now there are one or two things that I didn't like the cable color management, but these are little things that we can fix by getting another fans or even using not duct tape but electrical tape, and we can manage a workaround. But overall I'm really happy with it, with the quality, with the way that I work, as I shared on the individual review. Now one of the things that I would not get is the Kingston SSD, the HyperX Fury. I'm not happy with the results, and if you haven't watched the individual review, just go for it. If I was to get another SSD, I would either go safe with the 4 that I already tried, the Samsung 840 EVO, 850 EVO, PNY Optima, and the Kingston V300. Those would be the 4 choices on a safe purchase, but knowing me, I would probably choose something that I haven't tested and get the risk anyway. But at this time, I'm disappointed with this drive, so this would be the only component actually that I wouldn't get. Now the CPU cooler, which is the Titan, on the individual review I had the opportunity to share my experience, but I would like to reinforce, if you have an i3 and you want to change the stock cooler for something silent on a CPU that it's not or that does not generate much heat, then this will be enough. In case that you are thinking about the HyperEvo 212 and you have the same price, then I would go for the HyperEvo 212. But if you can get this one for a cheaper price like I did, almost half the price of the HyperEvo 212, then it is a solid purchase. If you have an i5 or an i7, forget this one and go for the HyperEvo 212. This is the best advice that I can give to you, especially on the noise. On the cooling, it does a great job, but once the CPU starts to push, which the i3 will not, but an i5 or an i7, which is the i7 4770K, which is the one that I have on my main computer, would push this to the maximum and the noise would be unbearable. So HyperEvo 212, if we are on the market for a cooler for an i5 or an i7, for an i3, this is great if you can get it on a budget like I did. Now let's move on to the last part, which is the MSI GTX 950. The only thing that I was not happy about it. I'm glad with the performance. I'm really happy with the power consumption of it while driving a great performance. But the only thing is that idle, it's the only component that I can hear is actually the GPU. And this would be something that, for those of you that don't mind the warranty, which I do, but if you don't mind the warranty, you can flash the BIOS and make, or the BIOS, and make the fan go slower at idle, which I will not be doing. It's nothing major, just want to mention that again. And sound is very difficult to transmit to that side of the screen. I don't want to get the wrong ideas. Sorry, my phone is ringing and I'll answer in just a few seconds. Sorry about that. I'm not going to cut the video just because of the phone call, but just to mention that it is something minor and it is difficult to pass the sound to that side, but it's the only component that I can hear on this system. It's a very low sound from the GPU, but overall I would get it again. And this is a great thing if you are wondering, hey Robert, should I get it or not because of the noise? I would get it again, but just have in mind, if you want something more silent, then probably you will have to search something with dual GPU, a dual fan, sorry, system, like my EVGA 760 with 2 dual fans, which will rotate at lower speeds, and definitely at the end will give us a lower sound, which is dead silent. It's working right now, and I don't hear it, you don't hear it. So once again, overall, everything I would get it again, including the MSI GTX 950, which looks awesome and a nice performance. But just have that in mind, except this. I would not. Sorry about that. If anyone at Kingston is watching the video, I would not get this again. And if you ask me why, just watch the individual review. I was disappointed. It is the only component that I was disappointed with it. And guys, this is it. This was the mini series. Hope that you guys enjoyed this, not only this video, but the whole mini series about this gaming computer upgrade. Now it is ready, which is what I'm going to do. Put it on my kid's desk, and it's ready for him to start enjoying, because so far it's just me doing tests. He doesn't even know that this case and all these things are for him. He comes in and comes out, but honestly he doesn't know, so it'll be a nice surprise for him as well. Guys, this is it. Don't want to take more of your time. Hope that you guys enjoyed. Once again, my name is Roberto Jorge, and I'll see you on the next one.